If you are anything like me, you have probably spent countless hours wondering what you would do when the zombie apocalypse finally hits. Well, wonder no more. Today we are counting down the top 15 best zombie games you shouldn't miss on Android and iOS. This is Jasper and make sure you are subscribed. Alright then, let's begin. Kicking off at number 15 is Lost Future Zombie Survival. This is a solid pick for anyone who loves the grind. It's an open-world survival game with a focus on crafting and resource management. The world feels desolate and realistic, and the graphics are surprisingly good for a mobile title. You will be scavenging for everything, like food, water, and of course, better gear to fight off the relentless hordes. The story is a nice touch, giving you a reason to keep going beyond just surviving. Just be prepared for a bit of a grind, but hey, that's what a good survival game is all about, right? At number 14, Zombie State Roguelike FPS. If you are a fan of the roguelike genre and you want to mow down zombies with an arsenal of weapons, this is the game for you. The core gameplay loop is super addictive. You clear an area, get a perk, and get stronger for the next wave. While the permanent progression is a bit of a grind and it has some of those pesky mobile monetization traps, the sheer joy of blasting through endless waves of zombies with a unique build each time makes it a blast to play. It's a perfect pick up and play game for when you have a few minutes to spare.
Now, let's take a look at him. Wow. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you?
Okay, hold on to your seats, cause at number 13, it's a big one. It's Resident Evil Village. Yes, you heard that right. The full-blown console and PC experience is now on mobile, and it's incredible. The graphics are stunning, the first-person combat is intense, and the story is as gripping as ever. While it's only available on newer high-end devices like the iPhone 15 Pro and certain iPads, if you have a compatible device, you are in for a treat. It truly shows what is possible on mobile and gives you a taste of survival horror like never before. Just be warned, a controller is highly recommended for the best experience. Crawling its way into number 12 is Wall of Insanity. This one is for the horror fans out there. It's a third-person shooter with a strong emphasis on atmosphere and a really intriguing Lovecrafting-inspired story. The enemy designs are grotesque and unique, and the environment itself feels like a character. While the weapon roster and enemy variety are a bit limited, the overall feeling of dread and the solid gunplay make it a must-play. The final boss and ending sequence are particularly memorable, and it's a great example of a story-driven zombie game that is not afraid to get weird. Time to get down and dirty with Zombies at number 11. This game is pure, unadulterated zombie shooting action. It's an FPS survival game where your main goal is to hunt down and destroy everything that moves and everything that used to be human. With a wide variety of weapons and different types of zombies, from the shambling dead to more dangerous, mutated creatures, the action never gets stale. It's a classic zombie shooter done right, with a focus on quick reflexes and satisfying headshots. So if you are just looking to turn your brain off and blast some undead, this is your go-to. At number 10, Dawn of Zombies Survival Game. This game takes the survival genre to a whole new level on mobile. You are not just fighting zombies, you are managing hunger, thirst, radiation, and even crafting your own shelter and gear. The open world is vast and full of secrets to uncover. It has a compelling storyline and a deep crafting system that will keep you busy for hours. The developers are constantly adding new content and events, making this a game you can sink dozens, even not hundreds, of hours into. It's a true survivalist dream. Next up at number 9 is Undawn. This game is an ambitious open-world survival experience. It's got the graphics of a PC title and the massive scale to match. You can explore a huge world, drive vehicles, and team up with other players to take on massive hordes of zombies. It has a ton of systems to manage, from your character's health and hygiene to building and upgrading your own base. It's a very similar vibe to games like DayZ or Days Gone, but on a mobile device. While the UI can be a little overwhelming and there are a lot of resources to keep track of, if you are looking for a serious, long-term mobile survival game, Undawn is a top contender. Coming in at number 8 is The Fall Zombie Survival. This game combines strategy and action in a really unique way. The meteor strike has ended civilization and you are tasked with not just surviving but rebuilding. You command a team of survivors, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. You need to strategically approach every situation, whether you are sneaking through an enemy camp or going in guns blazing. You will also build and manage a settlement, attracting new survivors and unlocking new technologies. It's a deep and rewarding experience that offers more than just shooting. At number 7, Zombie Apocalypse Doomsday Z. This one is for those of you who want pure, non-stop, adrenaline-fueled action. This game is all about intense, web-based shooting with unlimited ammo, so you can just focus on having fun. The graphics are solid, the atmospheric environments really put you in the moment. It even has some awesome helicopter shooting segment that makes up the gameplay. While some users have reported bugs and a bit of a heavy-handed monetization system, the core gameplay is so much fun that it's worth checking out for a quick dose of chaos. Crashing into my number 6 spot is Earn to Die Rogue. The Earn to Die series has been a mobile classic for years, and this latest roguelike spin-off takes the fun to a whole new level. You drive a heavily armored vehicle through a zombie-infested apocalypse, smashing into zombies and upgrading your ride as you go. You will also loot infested buildings and collect supplies. The car physics are surprisingly fun, and the progression system keeps you coming back for more. It's a simple concept, but the execution is fantastic, making it a highly addictive and entertaining game. Cruising its way to number 5 is Zombie Highway 2. This is another classic that has stood the test of time. The premise is simple and incredibly effective. Like you are in a car driving down an endless highway and zombies are literally trying to tear your car apart. You have to swerve to knock them off or shoot them with your weapons. The tension is constant and the feeling of barely surviving a massive horde is incredibly satisfying. It's a great example of a simple but well-executed mobile game that will keep you on the edge of your seat. At number 4, Darkest Days. This game promises a truly immersive open world experience and it mostly delivers. The world is huge and beautifully rendered. From desolate towns to snowy islands, you will be facing off against a variety of zombies, each with its own unique behavior. The game also lets you build your own sanctuary and recruit survivors to help you. The ability to use different vehicles, from family cars to police vehicles, and even ram through hordes of zombies is a fantastic feature. While some players have noted a few bugs and a need for smoother controls, the sheer scale and ambition of this game put it in a class of its own. Alright survivors, I have a quick favor to ask. If you are loving this countdown and you want to see more epic mobile gaming content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you want more videos like this. Now let's get back to the best of the best. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is Metro 2055. This game brings the grim post-apocalyptic world of the Metro series to mobile. You play as Jack Harper, a scout navigating the dark and dangerous tunnels of the subway system, which are now humanity's last refuge. You will face not only hordes of infected mutants, but also rival factions of human survivors. The game's atmosphere is what truly sets it apart. The sense of dread and the constant struggle for survival are palpable. It's a survival RPG that nails the feeling of being trapped in a desolate, broken world. The silver medalist at number 2 is Dismantle. This is a zombie game with a brilliant twist. You can dismantle almost everything in the world. Want a new axe? Break down a vending machine. Need to craft some armor? Smash a few cards. The core gameplay loop of exploring, destroying and upgrading is incredibly addictive and rewarding. The world is huge and you feel a real sense of accomplishment as you clear out areas and permanently get rid of the monsters. While the combat is simple, the satisfying progression system and the sheer amount of things to do make this an absolute gem. It's a crafting adventure that makes destroying the world a core part of the fun. And finally, at the top of my list, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Just like Village, this is a full-fledged console game on your mobile device, but it's an absolute masterpiece. The game has been meticulously rebuilt from the ground up with stunning visuals, modernized controls, a new parry system that makes combat incredibly engaging. The enemies are more aggressive and smarter than ever, keeping you on your toes even you have played the original. Every aspect, from the sound designs to the intense boss fights, is a work of art. It sets a new standard for what mobile game can be. So if you have a compatible device, this is not just the best zombie game you can play, it's one of the best games you can play, period.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And there you have it, folks, the top 15 best zombie games on Android and iOS. Let me know in the comments what your favorite zombie game is and if there is any I missed. Don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel and also turn on the notification bell. You can also check out some of the best survival games from here. Thanks for watching, stay safe and I will see you in the next one.